only one in my household that is saved is definitely the hardest thing.
I was mad at God because I was alone.
One of my best friends is homosexual.
I do question what will happen when I die.
I went to church, but I hated it. Like, I hated going to church.
He thinks I should be perfect because he thinks Christians are perfect in every single way.
I want to hear the Lord's voice. I don't think I've ever heard it before.
There's been many times that I've been angry with God, just for not knowing why.
I just saw myself as a failure. Like, why? Like, why am I here? Is it a mistake that God created me? What's the purpose He had for me?
If there was a God, He wouldn't allow this suffering, so it makes me question whether it's my faith sometimes, or whether it's my parents' faith.
We go to great lengths to try to hear and see an invisible God. But the reality is that God is speaking to us. Sometimes He's shouting through circumstances. He's shouting through friends. He's shouting through nature. Even the silence, He's saying, not yet. But we feel like we're not hearing Him because sometimes we're not hearing this audible voice of God. But God doesn't need our ear to get our attention. He knows the number of our heart.
Church and school it just always seemed to struggle to be who you were.
I struggled just like anybody else, really knowing where God was leading me.
I want to know what God has planned for my life.